Welcome back, guys, on Basket on the Tree. Today I'm gonna talk about Olympic qualification game against Poland against Angola, which ended 83-64. And I think Poland won this pretty easily, and at the end there was a bit of a comeback for Angola, but as I thought it wouldn't matter because this game is such in the way in Poland favor that I don't think we could throw this. And I want to talk about the fundamental mistakes or we done a lot of mistakes. We have like Angola have 20 turnovers in this game, and I think at the fourth quarter it wasn't that bad, but at the rest of the game I think I watched the stats at around third quarter. It was ridiculously in favor of Poland. They did not turn the ball over a lot, but at the end we turned. Well, but yeah, that is a lot of falls from them, and I don't see how we could return from that. We need to fix the game a bit if we want to make any kind of push, and was the game. If we would have won, I think we would have advanced to the second round, to at least the playoffs, but now I think we won't win against Slovenia, and I think this is kind of it for the Angola team. So the next point I want to talk about is both team ran a lot. Like it was like we were running like a headless chicken. We weren't thinking about what they are doing. We were only thinking, okay, how we maximize the points, and that's not sometimes what you need to do. Sometimes you just need to take the foot off the gas, slow the game down, and make some easy baskets. And yeah, that's the whole running thing. Like, I didn't like that. And I think for Poland, for Angola, it somehow worked, but for Poland it wasn't, especially as we have a lot of good sets Polish head coach has made. And I think that was one of the things I saw a lot was the Poland had a lot of sets out of bounds plays, sidelines, and especially I like those they made. I don't know, I don't have the exact set, but it was a lot of points. And what I don't like about Poland's team, it's like it's heavily relied on the two players, Slaughter and Ponetka. Those two players, if they are not performing well, that team just burns. And I think that's the main problem, especially as Slaughter has 16 points and Ponetka 22, so that's 38 points out of their 83. That's a lot of points by only two players. And they played great, but especially at the end when anyone else couldn't make baskets. There was some players who made the baskets timely, but still, I thought the offense sometimes was very, very dry, and I want to see more from them. And from Angola side, like Moreira scored 27 points, got 7 rebounds and 2 assists. Like, he played a good game, but against this kind of Polish team, and he didn't even had a lot of backups. I would say, yeah, I want to see. Yeah, only one player scored in the double digits out of Angola side, and at least for Bonetka and Slaughter, Roman Bolsherevsky helped a lot with 14 his points and 2 frees. But yeah, frees was dominant. We threw 26 frees Poland and 20 Angola. So every third almost basket from Angola was a free, and I would say almost a half of the shots are frees for Polish team. So that's a big stat in, like, I don't like, and the percentage is in Poland's favor, 42%. But still, it did not look great. He missed a lot of free frees, and I would say they need to polish the bits around. And I think if they polish some things around, they could maybe be in the range of fighting range of against Slovenia, but that's gonna be in Thursday, so that's gonna leave Slovenia with one extra game, and they have a lot of stalking to do against that. And what I could see at the end of the game was relaxed basketball was prominent, and I think Angola, from that thinking of we could come back, overheated, and there was a technical foul, there was a few fouls that didn't need to happen. Like, there was a lot of mistakes on Angola's part. They just overheated, I think, and we needed to play the basketball. We played in the fourth quarter, especially as we didn't even outscore because Poland made a run. How did this game end in 19 plus for Poland? I don't know. I didn't really watch the end, but I think the game was at some points close, but it wasn't like very interesting to watch, and I think that was the problem for them. It wasn't interesting, this game. This game was a few points was 11, and then Poland just skyrocketed in a few last minutes, and I think that was the main reason. As the fouls, there was a lot of fouls in this game, and Angola especially fouled a lot in the first and second quarter. Real fouls, they got 5 team fouls, and that was it almost for the rest of the game. The Polish just went to the basket, and no one could stop them. And then steals, it was, but Angola just couldn't keep the ball. Couldn't keep the ball, and that's, I think, the main reason. And I think everything else was pretty much tight, but that's not keeping the balls, not keeping the ball safe, I would say. And that was it for BOTT Basket on the 3 for this Poland against Angola review. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.